Hey, welcome to Hankster's Hot Rods and Muscle Cars in Homer City, Pennsylvania. You found our YouTube channel. My name's Billy. I want to show you this car behind me. It's a new item in our inventory. This is a Hankster certified car. That means it comes with a 3-month, 3,000 mile powertrain warranty. Also comes with free enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states at the price advertised on our website. So what we have here is a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro. As you can see, bright orange paint job here in Hugger orange. Paint's nice, real shiny all throughout. It's nice and consistent as well. We can start at the front of the car. We can see here we have a black nose stripe on the car that's painted on the Camaro, also in a gloss black color here. Real nice masking on our stripes. Nice and neat, crisp lines all the way across. Right in the middle we have a 396 fender badge here, which is correct in this car right now is a 396 big block Chevrolet V8 engine, so correct to the car. Marker lights here, our bezel looks real nice. Plastic lens is in good condition. As we make our way back, we can take a look at some of the bright work here on the car. Wheel arch moldings here in stainless. Nice fit, tight to the car, in good shape there, nice and shiny. This Camaro has rally wheels, 15-inch steel rally wheels, painted in that traditional silver color there. Good condition on the paint, trim rings look nice. And our center caps are the smooth style here, clipped onto the middle of those rally wheels. BFGoodrich radial TAs, the fronts are 235 60/15s. Got some of the badge work here on the Camaro. That classic Camaro script here, in good shape, no pitting, attached to the car well, nice and straight. And our Super Sport badge underneath, nice bright white paint in there. We'll take a look at some of the body lines here. Our door gap, nice and consistent from top to bottom. The panels, they feel real nice and flush too. You can see our body lines. They line up nice here on the car from front to back. Down here on the rocker, we have a stainless trim down here. It's attached to the car well. I don't see any dings in it. It looks nice and shiny as well. More bright work around this convertible top here on our A-pillar. We can see a big wide molding here. Real nice and shiny, nice fitment. Meets up real nice with our windshield windshield molding here. And then we have at the top of our doors bright work that goes back all along the back of the car. It lines up well. It's in good shape. Little patina, but still shows well overall. And that molding kind of continues around the back side of the convertible top, which is a really nice kind of cohesive line there around the back. Side view mirror on the driver's side here, rectangular mirror. Chrome is good. Our mirror glass looks good as well. Our door handle here, just a traditional push style. Chrome looks nice. We have our rubber behind our lock cylinder and our door handle there to protect the paint. Before we go inside, we'll talk about the vinyl top a little bit. Convertible top finished off in black. This is a power top, so easy to operate. The vinyl's in nice shape, real nice and consistent, no areas of fading. Our seam is real nice and tight here and straight down the side of the top here. You can see that the fitment is real nice. It's not loose. It shows very well. Inside we had the standard Camaro interior in black vinyl. The seat covers front and rear have been recently replaced and look good. Retractable lap belts for our seat belts. One nice upgrade here is we have a manual transmission in the car, but it's a 6-speed manual, Borg Warner transmission there. It's going to give you much better cruising on the highway compared to an old style 4-speed transmission. Factory heater controls in the Camaro. Custom gauges, AutoMeter gauges there, so we have our speedometer, our tachometer, but then also our water temp, our oil pressure, voltage, and our fuel gauge, just smaller style. It's kind of a custom look there for the gauge cluster, then a comfort grip steering wheel, the Chevrolet logo in the middle. Our black vinyl door panels here, those are in good condition. We have a Camaro script badge right here in the middle. The bright work looks good here. Door panels really nice and flat from top to bottom. You can see our manual windows here and then our door release lever there. Rubber around the door. It's soft and pliable. It feels good. Door closes well, nice and tight here. Gap is nice and small, consistent to the quarter panel. So here on the back of the car, take a look at another one of our wheel arch moldings. It looks nice. The gap is nice. It's attached well. All our mounting screws are in place here. And then wider tires on the back. They're 15-inch, but they're 275 tires on the back, so 275 60s. Same BFGoodrich Radial TAs, but a lot wider. Just gives you kind of that classic popular stance in the 70s, that real muscular look with wide, taller tires in the back. Here I'm looking at the back of our convertible top and our plastic window. That's pretty clear. It's in pretty good shape. An area of convertible tops that's sensitive is this window, and this one looks nice. Some just very minor scratching from use, but very clear overall. Our back trim piece kind of continues around to the car, connects into the sides there. That looks good. Our joint lines up well. Also, convertibles, they don't have the body lines here. Those are nice and smooth, unlike the coupes. Bodywork looks good back here. Consistency on the orange paint, nice and shiny. No rear spoiler on this car, so it's just a nice smooth finish here down into the tail panel. In the middle we see our SS fuel filler cap here. Nice black paint, bright white paint in the middle on the SS. Chrome trim around our taillights, just some minor patina here. Overall shows really well. The black paint looks good here in the middle. And then the lenses, nice and crisp and bright there. Rear bumper, it's tucked up to the body real nicely. Consistent from side to side, nice and straight. Chrome's in great condition, real nice and shiny, no pitting, no scratching, not hazy at all. And our rear valance here, you can see it's finished off in that hugger orange also. No damage to it that I see. It looks to be nice and straight and in good condition. Let's look inside the trunk. So inside the trunk lid, we can see more of that bright orange paint. Real nice and neat job here around the perimeter. All the bracing's intact. Paint job under here is just as shiny as the exterior. Here I'm looking at the rain gutter. Same story, real nice and shiny paint in here. Our trunk seal, that's attached well. It's soft and pliable. It's been replaced at some point, of course. Inside our trunk, we can see a boot cover when our top is down, finished in black to match the interior, and then our original style finish on our trunk floor and our wheel wells, our inner quarters, all in that spatter paint there. We do have our ballasts here for crash protection still present in this Camaro. Not often is that the case. Trunk lid closes nice and secure, nice and tight. Here we have our Camaro script by Chevrolet on the passenger side. That's in good condition and nice and tight. Looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, just looking at the body lines and paintwork, the Camaro is really nice and straight all the way down. Panels line up well. Paint looks glossy all the way down the passenger side. Body lines are nice and crisp too. Our bezels look nice. Our wheel arch molding, same story. Nice and consistent. The fit and finish look good. Our rally wheels. All the trim rings look nice. Nice and shiny. I don't see any damage there. Same story with the center caps. Here on the passenger side, I'm just taking a look at the vinyl top. It looks just like the driver's side, nice and tight. No loose spots. Real nice seam here, all the way to the front. Our stainless molding around the top of the door, consistent, lines up pretty good. Here's a piece where they connect, that fits well. In the passenger side, we can kind of take a look at the dashboard a little bit. The dash pad, it's nice and straight, in good condition. I don't see any cracks in it. It's not wavy. Our dashboard paint there and on the glove box on the lower side, it's painted in a black. That paint looks good. Nice bright work on our vents there and our Camaro script on the glove box lid. Black carpeting here in the Camaro. Shows off the interior well. No stains, nice dark rich color on the black. And then our door panel here on the passenger side is in good condition as well. Padded armrests, on both sides. Those are nice and soft, comfortable, no cracking or anything in those. You can see all of our mounting screws match and look good. Passenger door closes nice and neatly. Here's our front door gap. Paint looks really nice and neat on both sides. Sometimes this is an area prone to chipping. Paint looks really nice. I don't see any chips at all right there. Camaro script and SS badge on the passenger side to match. In great condition, just like the driver's side. The paint on the SS looks good too. Nice and straight on those badges. Take a look at the windshield here. You can see the bright work matches up real neatly to the body, to the convertible top. Real consistent, even to that A-pillar trim. Really nice alignment on all those pieces. This trim around the windshield looks really nice and straight. Very glossy, in good condition. The windshield itself looks nice. I don't see any chips. You can see the stainless on the back of the rear view mirror too there. Cowl hood here on the Camaro, raised up a little bit in the middle section. Hugger orange paint still nice and shiny here on the hood. Maybe a couple imperfections here in the paint job. Shows very well overall. Here on our cowl, nice and neat paint job here on our individual louvers here. And then it was removed when the car was painted because underneath you can see the black. So a lot of care when the car was painted. Here at the front, we get a good look at that continuous nose stripe all the way around the car. Like I said before, nice and neat. It's painted on the car. It's super shiny gloss black. Nice masking there too. Here on the grille, we have our black plastic grille, our marker lights here, kind of an oval shape, nice silver bezels around there. We have a continuous bezel all the way around the grille in silver, and even around our headlights here. Glass headlights on both sides in good condition. Our Super Sport badge in the middle kind of follows that V shape, and the paint on the SS in white also looks good. Front bumper looks to be in good shape. It's nice and shiny all the way throughout. Consistent finish. It's not hazy. It shows really well. Even our front valance here underneath, real nice glossy orange paint under there as well. All right, under the hood we can see it's finished off in a satin black here, but then the hood insulation is all present with its fasteners. This has been replaced at some point. It's in great shape. For the engine, we have a 396 cubic inch big block Chevrolet V8 engine. You can see that we have a chrome air cleaner cover there with a 396 flag sticker, our turbojet 375 horsepower sticker on the front as well. Some more dress-up parts include chrome valve covers with Chevrolet logos embossed in there, aluminum Edelbrock intake manifold, the Performer intake manifold, 4-barrel carburetor with electric choke there. You can see here our distributor in the back, the flamethrower distributor. Moroso spark plug wires. For exhaust, we have the cast iron original style manifolds, and that goes back to a dual exhaust, 2.5 inch out the rear of the vehicle. Our cylinder heads, our block, our water pump housing, all finished in the correct Chevrolet orange paint color there. Just kind of an original look there with a few dress-up parts. We do have disc brakes here, power-assisted disc brakes for the front, drum brakes on the rear, and the car is equipped with power steering, as you can see here. Our lines are routed neatly here for the power steering. Our coolant lines here look to be in great condition, hose clamps all in place. Stock steel radiator, and a clutch fan for cooling. Our heat lines run back into the heater box, real nice and neat. Be sure to check our website at hanksters.com. You'll see many more photos of the interior, the exterior, underneath the car. Speaking of underneath the car, we'll take it in the back and put it on the lift, and we'll take a look at what's going on underneath. Hey, thanks for hanging around. I'm back underneath the 1968 Camaro convertible. I'll show you what's going on here on the underside. Let's get started. Looking at the cooling system here in the car, see it has its original steel radiator here. Taking a look at the bottom where the lower hose clamps on here, nice and tight, no signs of leaks there. Our drain on the other side, same thing. We do have an upgrade here on the front of the radiator, electric fan there, plastic fan shroud, and then also our regular clutch fan for cooling on the backside too. So just a few upgrades there. Here I'm looking at the suspension of the car. Our lower control arms are just the original stamped steel units. The rest of the front suspension is also standard. We have a small sway bar here. Going to those lower control arms, we have our stock coil springs and stock dampers in there as well. They've been replaced at some point, but they're original style. You can see the bottom of the shocks, they mount right here on the control arms. Cross member, also original here, steel unit to the car. That's in good shape. Just kind of a light coating of black paint here underneath the car. You can still really see that the car's really nice and clean. Steering system, power steering on the car. Looking at my links, looking at my steering box here. Nice and dry. No evidence of any leaks there. Here's our tie rod ends, greasable. Mechanics check all this stuff on each car that comes through, so if it's a certified car, it's looked over really well. Make sure that everything's in alignment, driving down the road nice and straight, no funny vibrations, stuff like that. Front disc brakes here, I'm looking at on the Camaro. As we make our way back a little bit, we'll take a look at the engine here. This is a 396 cubic inch big block Chevrolet V8 engine. The oil pan here in the engine block, all finished off in that correct Chevrolet orange color. I'm taking a look at the condition here. Nice coat of orange paint. Around the perimeter, I'm looking at the oil pan gasket. It's nice and dry, no evidence of leaks anywhere. Drain plug also nice and dry. Here's our spin-on oil filter. Looks good as well. We do have the original cast iron style manifolds here on the Camaro here on both sides, and then our downpipes and the rest of our dual exhaust are 2.5 inch aluminized steel here. Transmission in this Camaro is a little bit different. Nice upgrade for cruising. This is a 6-speed manual transmission from Borg Warner. So that's what we're looking at here. Really big, long manual transmission. Taking a look at the sides of the transmission. Here's the front. You know, it would show any leaks there at the rear main seal were nice and dry. And then some bracing here. We can start to catch a little bit of the transmission brace here mounted to the subframe of the Camaro. It's holding up the rear end of that manual transmission. Be able to see kind of more of that from the back side. I think it's about time we get to the back, and we'll keep the video going. All right, here we are at the back side of this Camaro. Let's kind of continue our look under here. Something a little different on these convertibles. Some extra floor bracing here integrated into the structure of the vehicle. Since the top comes off, you need to add structure underneath, and that's what Chevrolet did here, so that's what we're looking at. We also have some additional supports here, some frame connectors all the way back from that front subframe here to the back, right where that rear spring mount is. Taking a look at the subframe in particular, the front subframe, it looks good, nice and straight. Got body bushings in here. Those are fine. Some of our fuel lines running here along that subframe and frame connector here. In good condition, runs back to the fuel tank. Here's another view of that exhaust. We do have twin mufflers here, Flowmaster mufflers, and then the tailpipes come over the rear axle. They exit here on the sides of the fuel tank. You can see that over here on the video. Steel drive shaft here. Taking a look at my floor pans, you can see all the factory stamping marks. That same light coat of black paint here underneath, just a little bit of texture, but you can still see all that's going on underneath the Camaro. Taking a look down the pinch welds, that metal's nice, no corrosion there. And here in our rocker panels, nice and straight, didn't suffer any damage. And those are painted in a satin black color, as you can see. Here for the rear, what we're looking at is a 12-bolt Chevrolet rear end. It's a POSI traction unit, 456 gear ratio, which is a pretty aggressive gear, but the car still cruises nice because of that 6-speed manual. Here, I'm looking at my rear brake lines. Clip to the rear axle like they're supposed to be here, just neat routing. Goes to the drums on both sides, and then here's our e-brake cables running back to both rear drum brakes. Rear suspension on the car is also kind of an original style, multi-leaf rear leaf springs. Factory style shock absorbers in the rear too. Those have been replaced at some point. Bright blue paint on those, so they're replacement units not too long ago. Here we have some new hardware here at the lower plate on our U-bolts here for our springs, and that's where our shock mounts as well. So that's new. You can see the new hardware in the new plate there. And then here I'm looking at kind of the inside of the trunk area of the Camaro. That looks nice and clean. The metal looks good, factory marks there, all the stampings and seams, no evidence of repairs, it looks fine. And then our fuel tank finishes off the back of the car here, painted into satin black. I'm looking at the straps, they're clipped into the correct spot here, and then the bolts here to loosen, but that's nice and tight, not wobbling around or anything like that. You can see where our rear spring mounts to the chassis of the car right here, comes back and mounts to that rear, that integrated frame rail in the back. Those frame rails look really nice and straight. Sometimes when people fit wider tires to a Camaro, they modify those. These are not. These are all original and look to be in good condition. So we're going to put the car down and we'll start it up.